Most gardeners make the mistake of waiting for warm weather before they even touch their soil. But the truth is, the success of your entire summer garden is decided right now in these first few weeks of spring. If you want a lush, healthy landscape that stays ahead of the weeds and pests, you can't afford to wait. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 essential tasks you need to tackle immediately to set your backyard up for victory. These aren't just chores. They are the foundation for a high-impact, low-maintenance garden that will thrive all year long. Let's grab our tools and get to work on these early spring must-dos. The first step to a successful season is stripping away the remnants of winter to give your new sprouts room to breathe. You need to carefully remove dead leaves, matted debris, and any lingering annuals that have turned into a soggy mess over the cold months. This process isn't just about aesthetics, it's a vital sanitation step that prevents mold and fungal diseases from attacking your emerging perennials. By clearing out the clutter, you're also eliminating the perfect hiding spots for early season pests like slugs and snails. It provides a clean canvas that allows you to clearly see exactly what is waking up and where you might have gaps to fill. While you're cleaning, pay close attention to the base of your plants where moisture tends to get trapped against the crown. Gently rake away heavy mulch layers that might be smothering new growth, as these young shoots need access to light and air to harden off. It's also the perfect time to identify any winter damage on your hardscaping, such as cracked pots or shifted pathstones that need a quick fix. Taking the time to do a thorough, deep clean now saves you from a massive headache once the spring growth explosion truly begins. Think of this as the ultimate reset button for your entire outdoor living space. Great gardens aren't grown, they are built from the ground up, starting with high-quality, nutrient-dense soil. Early spring is the golden window to amend your beds before the roots of your plants become too active to disturb. You should start by gently loosening the top few inches of soil with a garden fork to improve aeration and drainage after the winter compaction. Integrating several inches of organic compost or well-rotted manure will replenish the essential minerals that were depleted during the previous growing season. This simple act of feeding the earth ensures that your plants have an immediate buffet of nutrients ready as soon as they start their growth spurt. Avoid digging or tilling your soil if it is still overly saturated with water, as this can destroy the delicate soil structure and lead to permanent compaction. Instead, wait for a few dry days when the soil crumbles easily in your hand before you start working in your amendments. If you're unsure about your nutrient levels, this is also the ideal time to conduct a quick pH test to see if you need to add lime or sulfur. A healthy soil microbiome acts as an insurance policy for your plants, making them more resilient to drought, heat, and disease later in the summer. Investing your energy into the soil right now is the single most important thing you can do for long-term garden success. Pruning is one of the most powerful tools in a gardener's arsenal, but timing is everything when it comes to early spring cuts. Now is the moment to focus on your summer blooming shrubs and trees that produce flowers on new wood, such as certain hydrangeas or roses. You want to remove the 3 Ds, any branches that are dead, damaged, or diseased, as these only drain energy from the plant. Thinning out the center of your shrubs will significantly improve airflow and allow sunlight to reach the inner branches, which promotes more vigorous flowering. It's a rewarding task that instantly makes your landscape look more intentional, structured, and professionally maintained. However, you must be careful to avoid pruning your spring blooming varieties, like azaleas or lilacs, as you'll accidentally cut off this year's flower buds. Focus your efforts on shaping the overall silhouette of your woody perennials while they are still dormant and their structure is easy to see. Making clean, angled cuts just above an outward-facing bud will encourage the plant to grow away from the center, preventing tangled branches. This strategic intervention helps the plant redirect its stored winter energy into producing strong, healthy new stems rather than maintaining old, weak growth. A little bit of careful snip work today leads to a much more spectacular floral display in a few months. Mulching is the final coat of protection that locks in all the hard work you've put into cleaning and prepping your soil. A fresh 2 to 3 inch layer of organic mulch acts as a natural insulator, protecting sensitive roots from the wild temperature swings of early spring. It is also your primary weapon in the war against weeds, as it prevents light from reaching the seeds that are waiting to germinate in your beds. As the mulch slowly breaks down over the season, it continues to add valuable organic matter back into the soil, improving its texture and moisture retention. Beyond the practical benefits, a uniform layer of dark mulch instantly gives your garden that professional, finished look that everyone admires. When applying your mulch, the most important rule is to avoid the mulch volcano. Never pile it up directly against the trunks of trees or the stems of plants. Keeping the mulch a few inches away from the base allows for proper air circulation and prevents rot or pest infestations at the crown. Choose a high-quality material like shredded bark, pine needles, or leaf mold that complements the natural aesthetic of your specific landscape. You'll find that a well-mulched garden requires significantly less watering during the hot summer months, saving you both time and money. It's the ultimate low-effort, high-reward task that pays dividends for the rest of the year. The secret to a low-maintenance summer isn't just about pulling weeds later, it's about preventing them from ever seeing the light of day right now. Early spring is the critical moment to apply a pre-emergent barrier to your garden beds before the soil temperature consistently hits 55 degrees Fahrenheit. These treatments work by creating a thin chemical or organic shield that stops weed seeds from successfully germinating and taking root. By acting now, you are effectively stopping thousands of potential headaches like crabgrass and dandelions before they even start. It's the ultimate proactive strategy that ensures your nutrients go to your prized flowers rather than unwanted invaders. For the best results, make sure to apply your weed preventer right after you've finished your cleanup and mulching tasks for a double layer of protection. If you prefer an organic approach, corn gluten meal is a fantastic natural alternative that also provides a mild boost of nitrogen to your soil. However, be careful not to apply these products in areas where you actually intend to sow wildflower seeds or vegetable starts, as it will block them too. Taking this one simple step in early spring will reduce your weeding time by up to 90% during the peak of the growing season. It's the final piece of the puzzle that keeps your garden sprout gardening landscape looking pristine and professional all year long. Taking care of these 5 essential tasks right now is the best gift you can give to your future self. While it might still feel a bit early to be out in the dirt, the foundation you build today determines the beauty of your garden all summer long. Consistency in these early stages is what truly separates a struggling backyard from a thriving professional landscape. Gardening is always a marathon rather than a sprint, and getting ahead of the season puts you firmly in the driver's seat. Your plants will eventually reward this hard work with stronger roots, brighter blooms, and much less stress when the summer heat arrives. Now is the perfect time to put on your gloves and start bringing the vision for your landscape to life.